Hello everybody and welcome back to Coral Island, where today I am hoping that we will have a completed mill thing, I think. Let's have a look. Here it is. Process item. Process fibre by the looks of it into hay. Let's give that a go, shall we? There. I want the fibre to... I know. Okay, Q and R, right? Still, don't really like having things like in the wrong hotbar. Still, so, and I still do. Oh, here we are. 50 out of 50. Okay, so yeah, accepted it. Nice. So figure. I'm going to actually clear the area around it a little bit, I think. This can be very finicky, though. Yeah, if you have trouble, because this is actually the second time I've reloaded to try and get this mill to work. If it's finicky, just give it a bit of a reload because it can be a bit of a troublemaker, that one. So another thing that I've been told, and I'm a little bit unhappy about, I'm going to be honest, is apparently this year it's going to be impossible for us, absolutely impossible for us to get the goddess bundles done. I think it is a tall order to get them all done in a year. The reason why is that the winter bundle doesn't necessarily just have winter stuff in it, which I feel like that's a big old cheat. I feel like that's cheat hacks. I'm not happy about that at all. I'm like, why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me, game? But yeah, so that's probably going to be like a year 2 thing. So we probably won't see that until I come back to the game off hiatus, because I have made the executive decision that we are going to play to the end of the year. And then we're going to go on hiatus. I'm considering a couple of options. We will probably go back to some Sandrock, and I am also considering possibly doing... there was a new Doraemon's like Story of Seasons out, and I've never played the Doraemon ones, and I was wondering if you guys thought that that might be a nice one to play. So do let me know what you think about that, because it would be nice to... Oh man, I'm putting things in all the wrong places, aren't I? Put those all away and get my inventory nice and clean, and then we're going to maybe go and just do some seabed cleaning, and probably at some point this episode... Oh, why do I keep sap? In the farming chest, isn't it? And then probably later in the episode I will go and maybe collect together all of the what they called, all of the little chests and things. That's where the sap goes. I've lost where the trash goes. Take all the coffers and things, and we will put them, and we'll open them all up and put them in the museum, and sell anything that doesn't go in the museum. Have I just got all my trash on me? Is that why? Probably. Okay, fine. That's fine. So, yeah, and then we'll try and get to the bottom of the mines by the end of winter, or try and get as many of my tools upgraded to silver as I possibly can, because I think that would be quite useful going forward as well. It does say, I don't think I can actually do it from here. Maybe next time I'll take you guys through the roadmap, because I think on the load screen you've actually got a roadmap. So we could maybe have a little look through that together. So I think for the rest of today... Oh, I'll let my cows out. Yeah, that would be a good one. And the chickens. Those poor chickens, I know, they're so neglected. They're like the world's most neglected little chickens. Also, I thought I'd done a barn upgrade. Like, when's that happening? Did I not pay for a barn upgrade? Oh, actually, I think it's already upgraded. Because look. Yeah, it is. It looks barely any different though. So at some point it upgraded. And I just didn't know. Oops. Yeah, we'll go and see how much the chickens love me still. The cows love me loads. The cows are like my best buds, but like the chickens might not love me as much because I keep not feeding them. Let's have a look. So yeah, we've got mostly 10s and 8s, and it's because obviously Kardashian and Phoenix, they took a bit longer. You know, they've not had as long to start to love me yet, but they're getting there. So let's go see the chickens. Let's see how they're doing. No, I can't go through the chicken door. That would be a bit rubbish. They made me some nice big eggs though. Ah, their coop is the worst. It's tiny. I need to make them a bigger coop, clearly. So 8s and 7s. It's not that bad. I think as much as sometimes I don't feed them and they're unhappy and they don't give me eggs, I do at least pet them every day. So I'm kind of probably getting a bit of a buy for that. Okay, so let's call them out. Go, chickens, go. I feel like this chicken coop is more of a chickeny kind of coop though. Definitely. Let's see, how's this doing? I have no idea. Right, I think we do need to go and try, if I can. I'll go and see the carpenter before we go diving. And just see what it's going to take for the silo. Just remind myself, because it's been a little while since I played. Been playing lots of Harvestella instead. Please go watch that. It's really good. Not many people are watching it. And it's like, it's so frustrating when you've got a game that you absolutely love. I'm really enjoying it. And then no one wants to watch it. It's so annoying. Because then I'm like, what do? Do I carry on playing this game that I really enjoy? I really want to play all the way through and know the really cool story that's going on? Or, like, do I just not bother? Go play something else? It's really hard when you're a YouTuber and you've got to, like, make these decisions. I've got to make business decisions instead of decisions with my heart. And my heart says I want to play it. So, carpenter. I need to get my stable as well. That's the thing that I could be saving up for over the winter, if I can. But the silo's 2,500. I've got enough money for it. I need 2 silver bar, 300 stone, and 100 scrap. I probably have that. I might need to make the silver bar or mine for it even. But I definitely have the money and the scrap and everything. I know you guys have been really on at me to like get this done, and I've left it very late. But at least I'm doing it now, okay? I'm getting it done. I'm being whingy today, aren't I? I know. Right, so I need 100 scrap. Oh, right, yes, that is what I was doing with the... Ah, that's why we had scrap and trash in my... I remember now. I remember now. That's what we were doing. We were saving up. And I'm actually nearly there now. We were saving up enough scrap. Let me make sure I've got no scrap in any other of my chests as well, because that's the sort of thing I might do. Put them in the wrong place. I don't think I have. And that is fine. I've got my silver bars there and everything, look. I've got my stone. How long is that going to take? It's done one already, okay. I was going to have a look at the silo and see if, like, that's done anything yet. I imagine it just pops one out like here when it's done. So we'll see how it goes. And then I imagine once I've built the silo, it goes straight into the silo. And that will sort of possibly, I think it might even auto feed my animals. I'm not sure though. Okay, so as much as I've taken all the stuff out, it's going to take ages. So I'm going to put it all back. And we'll come and get that later. Going to sell my eggs and milk, I think. Just that makes me a bit of money. I know I should be making a mayonnaise machine. But, you know, it's alright. And then I think I can head down to diving, and we'll let the scrap you know, go on through, and hopefully once we get down to about, if I come back later tonight and there's only 10 left, I can top it up, and then maybe sometime in the morning I'll be able to start on the silo, which would be amazing. So that's the thing, just work on the things that you can work on. There's going to be some things that you know you can't. I can't do the goddess bundle. It's very sad. I'm still sad about that. But I don't know how long this game is actually designed for. Like, is it designed for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? Obviously not 1. Get all the silver kelp as well, like, because actually I'm finding that the price of things down on the ocean bed is really quite nice. So we'll definitely be able to get lots of money from coming down here, and we'll be able to sort of make the house really pretty. I'll be able to go down the mines and collect enough silver to get all my tools upgraded and get enough money to do that as well. And so then when we come back, we'll be like super organized, and we'll just have to hope that they don't do a game wipe or anything. I'd be very sad if that was the case. I wouldn't mind too much because I've learned so much. I've learned an absolute ton of stuff. What's there? And there's a lot of stuff I would do in a different order and that sort of thing. I would probably try and get the I'd probably try and get the cows like really early on so I could start on them, because I would know that that turtle was coming up, for example. I would maybe try and get past the turtle in, you know, with the cucumber if I could. But that might not be possible. It might be really difficult to get, because I think you've got to get up to a D rank to even get cucumber seeds. So that's definitely a thing. I do imagine that some of the silver kelp level stuff, like the, for example, the little sea lions that stand in the way, I imagine that some of those don't work because you've got things like sheep, so you might find that it'll be like bronze star wool or something required to get past them. So at the moment I'm getting a bit of a buy on that one. But I imagine that later on they'll block my way. I like that they changed from turtles to little sea lion dudes. They're very cute. And the other thing we can do throughout winter is I'm going to be building up my cooking stations. So as well as trying to get money together, I'll probably try and start giving people gifts more often. I'm a bit bad at that at the moment, but it's mostly because I'm like, I don't want to give you my stuff right now. I'm too busy spending that on other things. So it's like it's the Stardew Valley effect. You can do it in 2 ways. With Stardew Valley, you can either try and give everybody presents from the get-go, or you can wait until you're really developed and you've got really cool stuff and you're like way down in the mines and you've got like all of these beautiful gems and things, and then you can just start giving everybody loads of presents and they love you really fast. So I think with Coral Island I might just go the better presents way. Well, I know I haven't really been giving people presents so far at all, so mostly because it's like there's not the feedback there. You don't really see the difference. And that makes a big difference to me when I'm playing a game. I really want to see that the things that I've done have made a difference. So I want to see, like, you know, I gave someone this and it's plus 5 points. Yay! I'll do that again. If I give someone a present and I look at their thing and it's not moved, I'm like, did that even work? Oh, I don't know. Oh, better not do that again. That was a waste of my stuff that I could have spent, you know, sold for some money. You see what I mean? That's the sort of, the feedback on it. Yeah, and then we'll hope in the second year that I can really start to make some big changes. I'm really hoping to get some fruit trees and things like that, if possible, if we can get to this C rank. But I'll need to be collecting, I need to be healing the coral, and giving things to the harvest goddess. Those are the things that will change your rank. Just in case you wondered, I have actually been told about this now. I've looked it up. Didn't know about that to start with, and maybe I would have not got in such a pickle. But then again, I might have found that it was just impossible to do anyway, or particularly difficult, needing to be particularly focused. And I don't actually find that being too over-focused on things makes for a particularly entertaining Let's Play. So, you know, having to literally go and catch bugs and stuff, and not do other things like, you know, going and sort of making your farm nice and things like that, because that's what you would literally have to do. You'd have to just spend the whole time. Oh look, we've got an activation. Cleaning the sea floor. Just literally doing... Oh, I got kicked out. Oh. It's always happening. Just as I find the little orange glow things, isn't it? They have a name. I always forget it. But anyway, okay, so we really don't have that many more bits of trash. I'll top that up in the morning. I will sell all of my things from the seafloor because we have finished the scavengeables bundle at least. So that means that I'm free to sell all of that stuff. I might even sell my silver kelp. I'm going to be getting loads of that now anyway. Sea salt. Oh, we're on 91. Oh, I got some scrap when I was down on the seafloor as well. Oh, that was perfect. Okay. So I only need 9 now, and there are... Okay, let's put some more trash in this machine. Either that, or there was just more in there than I thought. I'll top it right up, and then hopefully by the morning we'll be close to getting that silo done. And then we can do like pretty things, because I've been sort of really looking... Oh, I've got a tap now. See, someone was saying that I could tap the maple trees, and I was like, I'm sure I don't have a tap. And it's because I hadn't leveled up foraging enough yet, but I have now apparently. So we can maybe tap some maple things. Diving level 6. I've got 2,000 coins. You get so much for diving, it's great. Wooden sign. Alright, so let's go and let the cows and chickens out, assuming it's not going to be terrible weather. I really should make some more juices and things to sell too, but I honestly feel like I'm just going to make all my money from going under the sea and scavenging under the sea. Honestly, I'm getting loads of glass from that and things, so I will slowly sort of increase the size of my artisan section. I really do want to do that. Oh, do you know, I forgot about the scythe already. I know, I'm a nightmare. How'd you put up with me? You guys have been telling me in chat, not in chat, in the comments. You've been saying to me, Sheila, you can just use your scythe and it'll be like way quicker to harvest stuff. And I'm like, oh, right, okay. I think if I did this again, if I started again, I would definitely, as much as I did receive advice to say, oh, I can't get in. I can't get in my barn. Let me in. I would advise you to, and I would advise myself if I did this again, to put the sprinklers in. Make a nice big patch of all the patches you want of things. Buy the kelp for it if you need to. My inventory's full. That's really annoying. Happens every day. Let's go to my farming chest quickly and I'll put some of these away. I'll maybe keep my cranberries out to make some juice with. But I'm really hoping to make a lot of these into to cook with them, make them into artisanal products, grind them down, that sort of thing. So I'll probably sell, for now, I'll sell my animal products because I get them every day. I'm going to get them every day, even through the winter. But the thing that always makes me a bit cautious with everything else is that it's obviously quite seasonal, so I might run out of it, and so I worry then a little bit, so, you know. Have I got enough scrap yet? I do now. I'm going to put that away because I'm in a bit of a pickle for space right now. Right, back to my cows. Cows and chickens are going to be like, they will be the priority of the mornings, and not having to water actually really helps with that. Helps a huge amount. If I've got to get up and water all my crops every day, I don't have time for ranching. So I definitely think having a sprinkler on every plot by the time you get into ranching is quite important. So I'll let you guys out to graze. The field's looking a bit patchy, isn't it? Patchy field. But we're coming up to winter soon anyway, so I'm not going to worry too much about their grass and things like that. I'm just going to see how it goes. See if it all dies as soon as we get to winter. Because it might do. And then hopefully by the end of the first year, so we'll have all of the animals up to 10 hearts, which will be lovely. Got some nice eggs today. Oh, look! There's hay in there. Oh! That'll be why the silo didn't... Oh! Okay, nice. That's a good thing. We've got, like... It seems like it's filled up my feeders with hay. Has it done the same in the cow one? Or did they have hay in there the whole time and I just didn't notice? Oh gosh, I'm never getting in there alive, am I? 37 out of 50. No, it's done. I'm pretty sure it's filled it. I'm pretty sure it's filled it from what's been going on in over here. That's so cool. So I'm guessing it goes from more than one fibre. One fibre does more than one hay as well. Oh, that's so great. That's so great. And then I imagine the silo will fill up with anything more than what the barns can hold. Ah, so good. So I've basically got an auto feeder for the winter for them, which I think is absolutely amazing. Right, so this is going to be really useful, this whole Q&R thing. You've been telling me about for so long, I know. It's going to be very useful for filling these things up. I've got some honey over here to pick up, I think. Oh no, I haven't. The machine is full. It's nearly done though. Oh yeah, I forgot as well. I can put cranberry jam in there. So I need to keep making those. I've got like a few things that I can craft as well. If I look at my little crafting thing, I've got my tree taps. I've got kegs, obviously, can be made. As long as I've got the bronze and silver for it. Let me look under artisan because it's a lot easier to look under artisan. So I've got my extractor, my furnace, my compost bin, all of that I've made. That's fine. Mason jar, bee house. We've made one at least of all of them. A keg, a mayonnaise machine. So for that I need 20 scrap and 2 bronze bar. I don't know if I've even got bronze bar right now. There's also an oil press that I could make. And a yogurt machine, which is going to require more silver bar as well. The tap requires... Oh, to collect sap from a tree. Okay. So maybe I will try and make one of those, I think, and put it on a maple tree and see if I get like maple syrup instead of like sap, like someone said you do. But like, it's only saying it gets sap. So we'll see. We'll see what that does. Yeah, got a few things I need to make, and it's all down to really like getting silver and things like that. So let me just have a look and see how much I've got in the way of like silver and bronze. It's not very much, so I feel like it would be a good idea firstly to make some more bronze bars. I think I've got enough bronze to do that. Only one though, so I really need to go mining. Oops. I'm not going to go mining. I'm going to go diving today, but I need to go mining soon so I can make those things. And that's definitely something I'm going to be sort of concentrating on. And I do want to get right the way down. Right, to the bottom of the silver mines. There's only 2 mine shafts open at the moment. The other 2 will open probably a little bit later on. So let's go and have a little look. Oh, have I bought enough stone? I bet you I haven't. It was stone, scrap and silver, wasn't it? Is it open right now? Just double check it's open. It is. Until 5 at least. And so... silver, scrap, stone. Money. I've got plenty of money, so that's fine. I do find that there's not... the music dies off in this quite quickly. You don't get a lot of music as you're just walking around the map. I wonder if that's something that will improve later on. Because sometimes I feel a little bit lonely and quiet, honestly. It's my little voice and nothing else backing it up. Hi! Breakfast is very important, she lad. Don't skip it. Alright, let's have a little look at the carpentry thing. And let's put a silo on my place. Hey Kenny, I've been doing a lot of breathing exercises since pufferfish revealed themselves. They make me angry, and I don't like being angry. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, someone was saying that they think that there was a travel point by the carpenter. For me, I don't have that. I've got a few travel points around the place, and the more I'm getting, the better it is. But I don't believe there's one there. In fact, there'll be the way to check it. Oh, there's a fig. Scrap that. The way to check it for me will be to just have a quick look in my farm one. I've got a little fast travel point at the farm, and I'll be able to show you that there's one in the town, there's one on the farm, and then the carpenter's up here. There's one by the mine up there. So I could do with one like kind of by the carpenters if I can, but like it really isn't there quite yet. There's sort of, you are kind of missing one in the middle there, but I've got quite a lot of fast travel points elsewhere that are really useful. So I'm not going to complain, but yeah, that is the deal there. I'm going to put some more trash in there. Because there's a few of my artisan crafting things that need trash, but I really did want to get the silo first. And now I have it. Yay, I'll put it right next to mill because why not? That's a pretty obvious place for it to go. And to get that in the right place, I'll just chop this tree down. Just trying to keep things tidy, but it's hard. Every so often I do a little bit of a tidy of my areas. And it slowly is getting neater. I'm pushing things back. Obviously, I made a big effort to clear out the spaces for the cows and chickens. So that's helped a lot. Right, let's go back up to the silo. And I figure that can go probably about there. And that should hold quite a lot of hay, hopefully. I did a lot of chopping down of grass and things, and I'm glad that that didn't go to waste. All the fibre that I saved from that ended up being quite usable, and all the weeds as well. The weeds give me fibre. So it's nice that it uses fibre rather than grass. I could even harvest a bit more, couldn't I? Well, let's get rid of this big trash pile. Ugh. I did say I was going to go diving too, but don't know if I'll manage to do that. Actually, I will. I'm going to make a point of it. I'm going to make a point of going diving. So hopefully by tomorrow we'll have a silo as well as a mill. I'll try and keep making some animal feed in that, and that will hopefully have a setup for the winter then, which will be really nice. I don't know why I'm here. I wanted to look in my chests. Right, we're going to put all our stuff away. And then farming chest. I don't know, I'll put the fig and sap there just for now, and I'll head down, and then I'm maybe sort it out a bit more later. I always forget where I'm putting the sap. It's in farm chest 2, I think. Okay, we're back. And here we go again. It has all respawned nicely. As has all the trash. Yay! I might move the anchor to the place where all the trash that I'm actively working on is, because if I see it, I want to clean it. And it's not the most efficient. I'm actually going to leave that. The newly spawned stuff. I need to do it, because otherwise I'm just going to be trying to clean the whole ocean bed every time I come down here, and it's not helping the coral. We've still got quite a few areas to open up as well, which is quite nice. But yeah, I definitely need to move the anchor, because coming all the way down here each time, that's costing me a load of time. Oh, there's a green one. A bellin oyster. Interesting. I think this area has already been cleaned and all sorted out. So I'm going to keep going. I think it's this area here. So I think the anchor needs to come here. And I had just found, or at least I thought I had. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I wasn't here, because I had just found a thing to heal the coral, wherever I was. I thought I had. Actually, I don't remember there being a sea lion wherever I was as well. So, or is it like a manatee or something? I really don't know what these guys are. They might actually be just some kind of made-up thing. Well, there's one at least. It's getting late. We will leave soon. Well, not before I heal a coral. At least one coral, please. Oh, good. That one went this way. Yeah. Shouldn't get stuck on too much there. Wow. It's like the longest route ever. Come on, I don't have much time left. Healing the sea. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Tomorrow, though, we'll be healing the sea from, like, early on in the day. I promise that's what's going to happen. We will let the cows out. We will let the chickens out. Oh, I've got artisan products needing to be picked up too. Ah. Okay, so we're going to sell the honeys and jams and juices and oysters and kelp and keep all the rest. So each day I'm getting a really good selection of things that are decent money now. I'm very happy with myself. And as per usual, 2,200 in a day. This is really starting to get good. And it's starting to get to the point where the money for upgrading tools is going to be there. Spoils of the land. I'm just going to quickly skip through. Lotuses. Now is the time to grow them. They grow in the lake. Interesting. So stuff like that might be quite useful for the museum eventually. Oh, look, my pumpkins are ready. We're not going to have many days left where... yeah, okay. I remember totally. Yeah. One I missed there by the looks of it, I think. When you've done something for so long, like you've done something quote unquote wrong for so long, it's hard to get back in the game doing it right, you know? Saving more wild seeds for the winter. I don't know what to do with the grass. I guess well, it's a grass crop, isn't it? Like, I don't really understand, like, because it's saying that can be processed into hay. But I don't know where you can process that into hay. So yeah, today I'm just going to, like, quickly grab the cows. Quickly grab the chicks. And then we're going to be on our way into the ocean, because I really want to get more of that done. Feeling very happy today. That's lovely. Give me some milk, please. that's still 37 and 50. So maybe it did have 50 hay to start with or something, because that certainly hasn't gone up. So I maybe did have a bit of... No, that is stuck on 37 to 50. Interesting. Maybe I need to put like more in. I am very confused by this whole situation. It's not a simple... I think the interface needs a little bit of clarification, possibly. So I'm going to grab some fibre. I'm going to shove it in there. I'm going to see if it'll accept it. Oh yeah, so I can top it up. Maybe it's an immediate thing then. So maybe as long as there's... Hang on, let me just jump over the fence a sec and go back in. Maybe it just doesn't work the way I think it should do intuitively. So maybe if I look over here, that'll now be 50. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So I'm not sure what part the silo really plays then. Silo is just, yeah, I guess it's like more storage for it. It increases the amount that you can have. It looks like I can have 50 at the moment. I've got 50 that can be stored in the actual, maybe the mill itself. And that's allowing it to be stored in, to connect to the coop and barn. And then maybe the overall number will increase with every silo I add. If that's the case, that would be pretty cool. Oh, gee. It's egg collection. I need to pay more attention to what the actual thing above my cursor is saying. That's why. Okay, we're up to some 9-star chickens now, which is quite cool. So yeah, I think the next episode might be a really good episode to just totally focus, for the whole episode, on increasing my artisanal section, because it's looking a bit sad right now. It really is. Have I let any of these guys out? I've been too busy like working things out with the... See, I get distracted, you see. So let's just make sure that they have what they need. So yeah, I guess like as long as you've got enough like fibre stored in a chest, the silo isn't that important. It just means you can leave it for longer, I guess. It doesn't look like it auto feeds though, because it looks like the 4 of them had... There was 4 feed down. But maybe they ate the feed before I let them out. Not sure. Not sure, but I will observe and try and work on it. Okay, so I think we can go diving now. If I can sell my eggs and milk first. Like I say, I'll work on the artisanal stuff next episode. In theory. Okay, let's go diving. I'm like, I should talk to people as I'm going past, but also, no. Want to go seafood hunting? Yeah. Okay, so we just had a big coral explosion. It's healed another coral for me, so... Being under the sea like this has two advantages to it. You find coffers down here that sometimes give you interesting things for the museum, and also you do get points towards your island total for healing each of the corals. So each coral I think is something like 10 points. So it's the equivalent of finding like 3 different artifacts every time you heal a coral. So that's probably been the main thing that's been driving my increases. So yeah, it's actually been kind of cool coming back to this and getting the silos done. That's been a really interesting new little sort of... An interesting new little mechanic to the game that I didn't know about before. So after that, it's going to pretty much be giving people presents, getting my... I'll go to Socket and Pan at least once a week. I'll try to anyway. And try and collect as many of the different recipes and things like that. Recipes and cooking equipment, I suppose would be the word. So I've already bought the grill, so if I could get like an oven, I could make cookies and all that sort of thing. Get a little bit more advanced with the food that I'm preparing and making, and maybe that'll sell for more, and also maybe that'll be good presents. Because if I come down to the seabed once a day and just sort of clean it up, if I don't have most of it to clean, I can just do a little bit of a tidy up of it. New quest, root of the problem. Press J for details. Claim reward. There isn't a reward. There is no reward. You can get all the way to here, and then we're not allowed any further. But like I say, every coral I heal is a little bit extra towards my C rank. And because you can't get through to the next section, I imagine that probably does hold you back a bit from making progress as well. Okay, so I'm going to say that area is done. There are other areas, though. Haven't been done yet. I just need to find them. I really would love, because there was someone in my comments saying to me, and I was kind of a little bit gobsmacked by it. I was like, why don't you just go round in a circle? I'm like, I have no idea where I am half the time in this, because there's no mini-map. It completely throws me off. I have no idea. I don't have a clue where I am. Okay, so I'm sure there were other bits and bobs and places I could go. Again, I'm just not quite sure where. See, there's stuff around here. There's corals that haven't been done, so I'm thinking... maybe I can get through here more. Can I get through here now? No. So I need to just keep looking around. I might be able to find more stuff that I can clean up. I might not. I don't think the underwater stuff here has been completed at all. So I might be at the very end. That might be why it said that I've now finished following the route. But I'm sure that there was more places that I'd been that... So it could just be a case of me not finding my way very well. Regardless, it's always worth coming down here because there's so much cool stuff. So I think it's definitely a point. I'm at a point now, I think, where I possibly won't find much more. I'm not certain. So around here, I think I found everything and everywhere. I think I need to go down. Oh, okay. Cool. I found a whole new world down here. Maybe that was blocked off before. Because you find that as you sort of go through and heal the coral and activate the shrines, you just get a little bit more of everything revealed. And so, oh yeah, now there's fish in the way. In the way, but not in the way, you know. That's super cool. We're on the fish level. Yeah, so there's actually quite a lot more. That's good, because that means there's more corals that I can heal, which means that I can get closer to that C rank. Which is useful, because I think there's going to be some more different seeds I can grow, and there will be other things I can do. I'm going to be looking as well to, obviously the money has been tight up until now, but it's starting to get a bit less tight. The more progress I'm making, the less money is becoming a problem. What's that? A gooseneck barnacle. Oh, okay, they haven't put the model in for that yet. It's getting late, we'll lose it. So what I want to do before we get kicked out is stick the anchor here. I am super pleased that we managed to get all the way down here, though. An ornate coffer? Nice. But yeah, once I have completely cleaned up all of the sea, which will be wonderful. Once I've done that, I'll probably be just coming down here every day and just scavenging all of the tasty, tasty stuff. Because I'm making so much money from just selling all of the stuff from the seabed. It's kind of crazy. Right, so I'm going to sell you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. You, I think, yeah, you, and you. Sea salt. I will sell the kelp today. I've got 2 coffers as well, that's nice. So we're going to eventually do a big old coffer. In fact, I'm going to put the coffers all together in Tools and Misc. We'll do a big coffer opening ceremony, basically, I think, at some point. And that'll be super fun, because I've got like 6 of those, 7 of those, 3 of those, 2 of those. There's got to be something useful in those, right? Probably be some duplicates and stuff. But that's fine. Scrap can go in there. Trash can go in there. Compost will go in farming 2. And then glass goes in sea stuff. I've got a decent amount of glass now. I might be able to make one more thing. One more artisanal thing. Because some of them, I think it's the mason jars, require quite a lot of glass. The kegs and stuff are only like metal. So I'll be able to sort that out once I get some metal. But the mason jars require glass, and that's it can be a bit annoying sometimes. I do need to like make more of an effort to like do my animals and then do my artisanal stuff every day as well. But at the moment, I don't always do the artisanal stuff. Right, so how much money do we make that day? Another 2,000. So we're making like 2,000 practically every day. A couple of thousands worth of basically diving stuff, just from diving and ranching. So I haven't even farmed anything or made any artisanal products, and I'm still making a couple of thousand a day. So it's going to be a lot easier for me to get the money together for the things that I need now. So I'm quite happy with that. But yeah, that was a very cool episode. I enjoyed getting the silo together, and sorry, the mill together, and hopefully the silo will be ready next episode. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.